Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch some more Wednesday. Forgot what the name of the show was. This is episode 8, and apparently it's the finale. I thought there was 10 episodes, but there's only 8 episodes. And this one is called Murder of Woe. That's hard to say 3 times fast. Murder of Woes. A Murder of Woes, which is a play on words for a murder of crows. A group of crows is a murder. I was trying to think of any other connections to that phrasing. I can't think of any other connections. But we did find out that she had a vision when she kissed Tyler that he is the Hyde. And maybe that's why his dad hates the Nevermore students so much, is maybe mom was part whatever they are, not a normie. So I still think it's possible that the vision might not be entirely accurate, but I don't think I'm correct on that because so far all of Wednesday's visions have been accurate. But I do remember somewhere in the beginning somebody saying that they're not always accurate or something to that effect. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. I do know whoever truly is the Hyde, whether it's Tyler or not, Wednesday's the one that unlocked the Hyde. And the other question I had, and I didn't mention this, when Fester was talking about the Hyde, he said a she. So can a Hyde be male or female, or can they only be one gender? That's a something they really haven't addressed. They talked about an artist, and he does draw in the espressos he makes, so they showed that. So he is artistic. So maybe it is Tyler. At any rate, I want to go ahead and get into it and see how they wrap this up, where we go from here. How's she going to break this to the sheriff and all of that good stuff? Because he's not going to believe her right away. All right, she's settled, so let's get into it. So where is this? Is this the mansion?
Wednesday, seriously, this is nuts.
On outreach day, I told you I was visiting the old meeting house.
He did get scratched by the monster.
And if you really thought that I was, why would you risk bringing me out to the woods to confront me alone?
Who said I was alone?
Oh, the sirens can hypnotize him to tell the truth, can't they? They didn't show us him getting attacked by the monster on screen.
Somewhere where no one can hear your screams. Your father fell in love and married an outcast.
Fine, my mom was an outcast. It doesn't make me
Outcast.
My mom had severe bipolar disorder.
We both know that's a lie. She was
Bipolar, so Jekyll and Hyde.
Just some light torture. Don't worry, I won't leave a mark.
To bring the monster out.
Hold on. Wait! That's it. I'm out. That's you. Then you're on your own.
She's fine with that.
Don't leave me here with her, please.
He's not going to change, though. Oh, we're getting the full thing again? So they're bookending the credits.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
There's the police.
Sheriff Galpin isn't pressing kidnapping charges, which is a miracle given the circumstances.
Of course he's not.
Yeah, it is a miracle.
How long have you known?
Maybe, oh, if Dr. Kinbot was the liberator, it could still be
I need to talk to
Mrs. Wims, the principal.
What does it feel like?
What does what feel like?
To be wrong.
To lose.
Maybe he is.
Now, first,
Look at that change of behavior.
I started to remember everything. The sound of their screams.
He is the Hyde. So how is she going to expose him so that the truth is out there?
We could have worked together.
Oh yes, because trust and cooperation have always been the hallmarks of our relationship.
You'll be on the afternoon train tomorrow. I'm sorry, Nevermore.
Still a lot she can do between now and tomorrow.
Glad you were getting some action while I was falsely accused.
I should have believed you.
Want my help?
Well, if you want out of there.
Leave!
You always want what you can't have. Meaning she wants Xavier now.
Will you forget about me?
As soon as possible.
The mark you have left on me is indelible. Anytime I grow nauseous at the sight of a rainbow or hear a pop song that makes my ears bleed, I'll think of you. Thanks.
That's the sweetest thing.
I guess.
Okay.
I got a text from Eugene's mom. He woke up last night. Maybe Weems will let you drop by on your way to the station.
Hey, thing.
So we're gonna...
Not hug.
You're right. Not hugging is kind of our thing.
I'm so glad I caught you. I was weeding my wolfsbane and I just
That doesn't look like a Wednesday plant.
This is a parting gift.
White oleander.
Oh, white oleander. Yeah,
It
that's her.
also symbolizes destiny and renewal.
I have one final favor.
To visit Eugene.
Glad to see you're finally awake.
I heard you visited me all the time.
Don't ever mention it again. Listen, I've been meaning to tell you.
I don't really remember any of it. I just
Was
saw
it the
someone
sheriff?
wearing black and those boots.
What about her boots?
I saw that they weren't black. They were red.
Who's got red boots? Miss Thornhill. So was one of my suspicions true?
That's why you targeted Tyler. You manipulated him by showing him what his mother.
She's a human poison ivy.
Tyler did it real. Heard enough?
Ah.
My name is
Was it Nightshade? Or something else? Save Wednesday thing. He's going to get Enid and she's going to get the rest of the group.
Are you okay?
She wolfing out?
And if she's in trouble, I've got to help her. It's Hive Code.
Hive code. Aw. I've never seen a blood moon that red. It's usually just barely pink.
Go wait by the boat. Yes. Listen to your master and be a good little hide.
So if they end up killing Thornhill, is the spell broken on him?
As my father always said.
I mean, he'll always be a hide, but the command stuff, will that be broken?
But
Is that all the parts?
my family has remained committed to Crackstone's mission. My brother died
With
for
insulators on top. She's going to bring the parts alive separately?
You can't wake the dead. Believe me, I've tried.
I believe your ancestor, Goody Adams.
That's another nod to the movies where they go and play the game Wake the Dead. Did I bother you? Hi. Will Xavier's ability to bring his drawings to life have something to do with the ending here? It was like it was sucking the soul out of her. How'd she get blood on her head? Must have been when she fell, but that wasn't clear. That's kind of a cool effect. I knew those were transistors. That's not a human hand. So with him using magic, does that make him still a normie? And being risen from the dead?
I can't believe you're in a secret society and you didn't tell me.
Because,
It's a secret.
you know, it's secret.
Seriously? A secret snap too?
It will allow me to pass through you and heal you. Just know once I
Oh, that's
die, you'll never
convenient.
see me again.
Take the knife out. He did twist it a little when he stuck it in her. It's cool, you can see the veins and the bones. When did she get the stab through the hand? I missed that.
Hey, what about me?
Draw a key,
Asshole.
and then draw a door. I'm assuming he's got the child locks on the car. Uh-oh. Oh, she's wolfing out. Is that going to be a help or a hindrance?
You're like a cockroach.
Please, flattery will get you nowhere.
Is he going to kiss her again? Oh, he's changing. I think he really does like her, so I don't think he'll hurt her. Oh, Enid saved her. Look at the pink hair.
Or I will cut thy tongue from thy wretched mouth.
Never meet your heroes.
That is a saying. There's the fire. It is in the shape of a pentagon. Thing! He's got to get to the handle, the door handle. Trace my kid. He shot his own kid? Well, don't kill Anna. I want her to live. I think I'm yelling. Sorry. Change him back. Get her some clothes thing. The sword. It comes back into play. That looks very similar to the sword in The Princess Bride. It's not the same, but similar.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
Now we're gonna kill Xavier. Right in the shoulder. So this is where her fencing comes back into play. Knocking the hat off changed the picture. Oh no. Well, it's not Valorian steel. Who is it? Miss Thornhill? Ah, Bianca. She got him in the heart. Now hide that ring.
You brought a gun to a sword fight. Probably the first smart decision you've made today.
You might not get.
It's a bee. Yay, Eugene. Hummers stick together.
Yeah, that's what you get for messing with Nevermore. Bitch. Hummers stick together.
Was that a curb stomp? Where'd she find the jacket or whatever that is?
Where's Wednesday?
Oh, she's not dead. Don't worry about that. Oh, it's her pink coat. She must have taken it off when she felt herself changing. Hug her back. There we go. Is that Lurch? She's still leaving? So who's taking over? So now they need to let us know if Tyler lived or died. I imagine he lived.
Welcome to the 21st century, Adams.
A phone? Yep.
That's a bold move.
You know what a text is, right?
Goodbye, Xavier.
Oh.
My very first stalker. Unlike my novel, not every thread has been tied up.
Is that the SWAT van?
Gates
Oh.
and Tyler just pawns in a bigger game. I know the suspense is killing you.
I need to watch Glass Onion. I'll get there eventually. I wanted to try to edit some movies before I get it watched. Try to make some space on the storage. I got that little towel. I got that little towel. She does not like me playing with her little beans. Her toe beans. I don't think they can see you. They can see your rear end. They can see your rear end. I was playing with her little beans like this. Just tickle, tickle, tickle. She's glaring at me now. So an interesting ending. So forced vacation. So taking a break from the school. We don't know who's going to be in charge of the school next season. I'm assuming there's going to be another season. I haven't looked to see if they renewed or not. Tyler's still alive. Miss Thornhill, I might have missed it when she was talking. I think Miss Thornhill's still alive, isn't she? She just curb stomped her. She didn't necessarily kill her. Although all those bee stings might have killed her. Or all those bee stings might have made her an outcast. I couldn't remember the word outcast at the beginning. So I was kind of right. I had Miss Thornhill was one of my guesses for the monster. She wasn't the monster, she was controlling the monster. But Miss Kenbot was Laurel. Did they say why she was hiding as someone else? Why she let them assume she had drowned? Did they say it was because she was trying to escape the legacy of her family or something like that? I forget. Enid finally wolfed out. Uh, uh, I think that's kind of everything to comment on. We didn't see Morticia or Gomez anymore after family visitation. I mean, not even there at the end. It was just Lurch there at the end. But I enjoyed the show. It was everything I hoped it would be. They did a lot of nods to the original story keeping, but also to the movies, the 90s movies. They've built a nice story, laid a nice foundation, we'll put it that way. And they can do a lot with everything that they've put into place. It's hard to guess where it's going to go next. I mean, obviously, Wednesday needs to stay the central figure. She's the titular character. But with this being a mythical world, they can go in so many different directions. So it'll be interesting to see what season two will be all about. Of course, murder and mayhem, but what exactly is the story going to be? So can't wait. I'll when I'm doing editing, I'll research when and if they've got a season two planned. They may not have announced it yet. They might still be waiting to see how well it's doing as far as views and everything. So, but I had fun. What did you all think of it? Did you enjoy it? Did you catch things that I didn't catch? Probably. Because it's not like I know that universe by heart. I just know the TV show, and then I've seen Adam's Family and Adam's Family Values handful of times between both movies. So don't have them memorized, but I enjoyed the nods. Plus, when I hung out at the arcade, dating myself there, in college, my boyfriend at the time and I hung out at the arcade all the time. And the one pinball game that I played all the time was the Addams Family pinball game. I was good at that one. A quarter could last me about half an hour on the pinball game. So usually got pretty lucky. It had a good slant on it. All right. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.